Loser! And no bread! What? You know,
No bread.
Yeah, really good. Zero bread.
Dude, that's like, that already bumps it to like a 9 out of 10.
Oh, welcome to the Game of Thrones show, the only show on the internet that talks about Game of Thrones. My name's Adam.
I'm Seth.
I'm Jon. Pete.
Yeah, welcome back. It's been a whole year, and we're back at it again. If you're wondering why the production of the show hasn't gotten better in a year, it's because like
The show hasn't gotten better in a
Because
year.
like why would the show have better production from a year from then? Like I don't understand like what I would have done differently. I have the same lights, the same couch, and the same luge. You like come to my house and watch Game of Thrones.
Because you know, everyone who watches this show cares about the quality of the production.
Yeah, everything's important. Everything's important.
Okay.
400 more subs and he gets a new light.
Unneeded nudity.
No, it was all needed. Okay, and we'll save that for later.
What is it though?
We're gonna talk about Ramsay and Sansa and Theon, not Reek.
It was good, but Sansa should have died. Because they went in the water. Like, you literally would be dead. I'm pretty sure you'd be dead.
Yeah, I think you wouldn't survive very long outside that water.
Yeah. Especially after they laid down for a bit.
But Theon was like hugging her though, so
Yeah,
doesn't
they'd
power
be
of
screwed.
platonic love kind of
I don't know.
overpower everything. So Miranda's like dead body on the bed, and Ramsay's actually like showing emotion towards something in his life.
So kind
It
of.
was legit,
Then he's like, oh, don't burn her or bury her.
No, that was like...
That was him like hardening his heart.
No,
you
I
know,
think
like,
he's
seeing,
just a
like,
pragmatic guy. That's like
Oh.
his character. It's like he like still cares about her, as
Yeah.
he showed, but he's just like a pragmatic dude.
What are you gonna do with a dead body? You know, it's a dead body.
Yeah, like might as well get something out of it.
Yeah.
Use
Like pretty sure Hitler. You're saying that doesn't need to be online?
Yeah, Roose Bolton basically threatens Ramsay that if he can't catch Sansa and produce an heir, that he will no longer be Roose Bolton's heir, and instead the estates will pass on to hopefully his other son that is on the way. So Ramsay sends out his team of best men and best hounds to track down Sansa and Theon, who they find even though Theon and Sansa waded through a freezing cold river. And then they get caught anyways, and are about to be taken back when random pods show up.
Pod's awesome. He owned up in that fight.
Yeah, he
It
did.
was pretty sweet. He like almost lost at the end, but then Theon, you know, being like a little brave and not being totally
Reeky.
Ryuki,
Yeah.
went and killed the dude, so that was pretty cool. But you know, like typical Sansa, just like hiding in her tree, not doing anything.
Okay, what do you want Sansa to do, Peter? Like, I don't understand what you want her to
Do
do.
something.
Like
She
what?
literally didn't do anything.
What do you want her to
She
do?
was like, oh, should I like cross this river to save my own life? No.
But she did though. She did cross.
Yeah,
the river.
because like Theon's like, you have to. And then
Okay.
when she's like, Brienne's like offering her sword to her, she's just like, oh, Theon, what do I do? Like, she should just make that own decision for herself. And then she also can't even memorize the vow. Pod had to say it for her.
Wait, did she look at Theon and he nodded and then she
Yes!
accepted it?
Yes!
Oh, I totally missed that.
Yeah, it was stupid. Because Sansa's
Weird.
stupid.
I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
there's gotta.
There's like
what's-
several things.
Yeah,
that I
but what's
was
the
just like-
actual?
She was lame this episode.
Okay,
She's
what's the actual
always-
motivation behind
Thank you,
behind
yeah.
looking at Theon though? Like, there's like,
Trust.
why did she look at Theon before accepting like this Brienne's?
Because she's a
of
woman.
Theon's-
Just like Brienne.
I don't know that in Vancouver.
Hashtag doesn't need to be online.
That's pretty brutal.
Whatever. It's just like it is what it is. She looked at Theon before accepting, maybe like, and she didn't know the words, but like, you know, I didn't know what the words were.
No. It's weird that she looked at Theon.
I wonder.
I
I wonder
thought
if
she
it's like.
should have just made the decision on her own, but maybe maybe it's just because like Theon did just save her life,
Yeah.
so she has like she's the only person that she can really trust.
Can she trust him?
I think she does now, especially since after like he was about to sacrifice himself and let her run away.
That's true.
Right. He's
Yeah.
straight up about to let himself get captured by Ramsay's men again, and he knows how terribly that would have gone for
Yeah,
him.
that was pretty
Yeah.
insane.
But he did it anyway, so that must have been like a, whoa, Theon moment.
The hounds were pretty good. Wait, did the hounds just disappear in the fight?
I guess they ran away.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I noticed that.
plot hole.
They were like there,
That is weird.
and this fight started, and they were gone.
Yeah, because I don't think I saw like Brienne kill any of them or something.
No.
I wonder if
The
they ran
dudes
away.
that were like holding the hounds still fought. Like they had this special weird looking shields or whatever,
Yeah.
and they fought.
They're, oh, you
The
know what's gonna
hounds,
happen?
you saw them?
No, but you know what's gonna happen? The hounds are gonna run back to Winterfell, and around it they'll be like, oh shoot, my patrol got destroyed by something. My dogs are alone.
By some monster.
By something.
And then
By
what?
Brienne. I don't know. Then he'll like get really pissed, and his dad's gonna like
Disown them.
disown him or something. Yeah, and then he's gonna be some kind of rogue, crazy person, personally stalking Sansa and Theon across Westeros.
Yeah. Okay, they're going north though.
Who? Sansa?
Yeah. Sansa
Yeah.
and Theon and Bree.
Yeah,
are
so
probably
That's
they-
what
going
it
north.
sounds like, yeah.
The Castle Black.
So they're gonna get there, and then
Jon Snow will be alive again.
Jon Snow reincarnate.
Right. Yeah, but we're gonna talk about Jon Snow's reincarnation at the end of the show. Okay, we can get there later. Let's talk about stuff in King's Landing. Cersei. Yeah.
So he hasn't seen her
Oh.
without no hair.
That's crazy.
No.
Without any hair.
No, definitely not. He didn't know she ever got captured.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she was waiting for him to come back and rescue him.
Yeah.
Cersei and Jaime basically just like talked about how they're gonna like wreak vengeance upon the entire everybody who messed with them. Basically,
Mhm.
that's like all that they really did. Then it went to Marjorie for a bit, and that nun is still trying to make her confess.
Yeah.
Do you think?
She's
Do
gonna
you
be-
think Cersei's gonna, I don't know, try and like use the mountain or like her other army to go just like crush the?
Sparrows?
Yeah.
Well, I think mountain wall. Like even just from the trailer, it looks like something's going down.
Yeah. I want the mountain to just kill a bunch of those little sparrows.
Me too. That'd be awesome.
That'd be so dope.
The sparrows are the
The guys
weird
with like the
religious
little
zealots.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have the star on their foreheads.
Yeah. That's all weird. I forget what happened with that political move, kind of,
Yeah.
but like it was pretty sweet.
Yeah. Cersei.
It was just huge.
Yeah. Cersei got wrecked.
It was just like, oh,
Seriously,
even if
like,
you have a king, it doesn't matter because these religious pricks can just take over
Yeah,
all of
exactly.
King's Landing. Like what?
It's like the Pope in like the church in the Middle Ages.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's kind of like what they're drawing from. So Marjorie's still in her cell, not confessing yet.
it'll be interesting, like, when she gets out, like what she'll be like.
Yeah, she seems like she's changing.
Yeah.
For sure.
Really?
That seems like almost
feel-
like
well,
what
she-
you're starting to hint at or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
she seemed like pretty beaten down that episode. Like
Yes.
she's lost all her fire.
But do you think she's like I don't think she'll be like a Sansa or sorry, Cersei.
Yeah, because
No.
Cersei seemed like she was beaten down, like she was like crying and stuff, but now she's like wants to,
Yeah.
hurt everybody.
I don't think she'll change much, but there'll probably be some like character change a little
Hmm.
bit.
I wonder if
They're,
that'll,
like
like-
noticeable.
I wonder if that'll be the thing. Like Cersei gets out, becomes angrier. Marjorie gets out and becomes more demure.
No, Margie's gonna like get like huge revenge.
That was interesting though, the prophecy stuff.
And how many more kids?
Found
She has
out
one
what that
more
was,
kid,
yeah.
She has one more kid.
and he's doomed to die now too.
Yeah, well, it's
Yeah.
Tommen, so I don't really care that much.
That's true.
You don't care at all.
But he is the king.
Yeah,
He is
but
the
like
king.
he also like plays with cats and doesn't know what to do ever. And
Let his
Isn't
wife
love-
get taken to
isn't-
jail.
yeah,
really. Oh, she's getting taken away.
Okay.
weak.
No, I love her. No.
Lord.
But wait, what was the rest of the prophecy
wait.
though?
Anyways, kids die.
Kids die. What was the rest of the prophecy though?
She'll be queen, but one younger and more beautiful than you will take over or something.
But we already knew that.
So it
Yeah.
could be Sansa, or it could.
That was like the
Be
part of the
Marjorie.
prophecy that we thought
Or
of.
it could be Daenerys.
Daenerys, yeah, but she
Yeah,
thinks
that's
it's
who I was
Marjorie
thinking.
though. Cersei thinks
Yeah.
that it's Marjorie.
Yeah.
All right, you guys want to talk about Dorne just for a quick second?
Sure.
Just for a quick second.
Yeah.
Prince got assassinated.
Correct. We kind of knew that was coming though, right?
No,
she was like hinted at like that she hated him.
Yeah, but I was like, that
Yeah.
kind of came out of nowhere though. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Still a kind
But-
of surprise.
I kind of liked it.
I liked it too.
I hope
I
like
actually
Dorne. I
like
hope
that
Dorne
too.
like goes kind of crazy and like starts like doing stuff.
Yeah, but what you want the sand snakes just like running around more?
No, I don't want the
Yay.
sand snakes running around more. I want like the army of Dorne marching towards King's Landing.
That's what's gonna
Why
happen.
though? Like the guy Prince Doran was a good ruler, and like he was doing a good job, and he was being rational and sensible, and the Sand Snakes and Alaria or whatever her name was just straight up killed him as soon as he found out that Marcella died.
Yeah.
And then the other two Sand Snakes went and killed Tristane.
Yeah,
You know, the best scene of the entire episode.
it's pretty solid.
I loved it.
Some good acting all around.
But the worst part about that whole thing was the big guard dying.
As much as we hate the Sand Snakes, I feel like they might be suffering from like Star Wars prequel Anakin syndrome of just like really bad writing. They have not had a single good line yet.
That's true.
So
Yeah, that's true.
that might be the part of the problem. Maybe not the whole problem. Maybe they are just bad at acting, but the lines, the script that they put out for them just doesn't seem to be that good.
What do you think the prince would have done? Would he have killed?
When he found out that
Yeah.
Marcel was assassinated, he probably would have ordered, like, a sentence, like, at least put them in prison, and then probably killed the main
The
leader. Yeah. Let's talk about Tyrion and Varys for a second. They're just like in
Yeah, so
awesome.
dope.
Marine. Yeah, that was pretty funny.
It's just like more Tyrion and Varys, just
Yeah.
like being cool.
I love that combo. It's so
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
I loved his like little boy
Because you don't
kind
have
of
a
thing.
combo.
When I was a little boy, I used to like steal stuff. Or whatever.
I didn't get it for a second. I was like, oh, you're not a boy, he's a man. It's like, no, you're just not a boy anymore.
And then he's like, "Guess you don't. You have no cock."
Yeah,
It's like,
I spelled
just
it out.
like yeah, like no, we get it.
Then like Tyrion threatening to eat that woman's baby. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Oh, I didn't like the fire. Like the fire was so big by the time bells started running. Like it would have had to be burning
Oh,
for like
right.
an hour.
I
and it
forgot
was just
about
like,
that.
oh, it's all gone.
So
and
apparently,
bells
like,
started finally
yeah,
starting.
Daenerys' like fleet that she's been building up or whatever is just like torched now.
Yeah.
So that's that.
Oh, never mind. It could have been like planned. It could have been like they started a bunch of fires at once.
Well, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think of that.
No.
I thought it was like an accident.
Oh, just an
I was like,
accidental
okay,
fire.
there would be a massive fire, and then all of a sudden, it's like,
mad.
oh, now there's a
Didn't
fire.
make any sense, guys. It was
My
like-
bad.
I didn't really get your complaint.
My
I was just
bad.
like, what?
Okay, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, so somebody,
Herpes doing
probably,
some
yeah,
arson.
probably the Sons of the Harpy torched Daenerys' fleet of boats. So sucks to her ass, Mar. But,
It does suck, actually.
It does.
I wanted her to go friggin' do something.
Yeah, finally go over to Westeros
Like,
and do
yeah,
something.
finally go over to Westeros and like,
Mind
be
you,
like, yo, check out my dragons. GG.
Watch her just like the Boltons, the Lannisters, done.
Yeah.
Everybody. The White Walkers, done. GG Dragons.
She's gonna finish her like stint in wherever she is and be like, oh, it's not even worth being queen. Like, she's gonna just be grown up so much that it's like, okay, there's no point conquering this whole land of people just so I can be queen.
That's how Game of Thrones ends, with Daenerys deciding, I
Yeah.
don't want to go to Westeros anymore. Yeah, so let's talk about Dany for a second. She's been captured by a horde of Dothraki. A side note, Jorah and Daario Naharis are following them. Also, Jorah still has grayscale, and he still hasn't cut off his arm, which I think is dumb. Like, I don't understand why he hasn't cut off his arm yet to try and save it. Because even if he's like, I need both hands to fight for my Khaleesi, he won't live long enough to do that if he dies from grayscale. So he's not thinking the long term. So hopefully he gets Daario to just like chop him off at the elbow or something.
Yeah.
Just do the smart thing.
I think he will.
Yeah.
Like when he looked at it there after saying, oh, like you have to live to serve your Khaleesi or whatever. And he looked at it and was like, oh, he's gonna do it.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't his. It's not his right arm. It's his left, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
So he can still.
He can still use a
Yeah.
sword. Same yellow shirt every day. I
Yeah.
was looking at that shirt. I was like, man, that yellow shirt's so dirty now. Like, just get a new one. That's all I can think about.
Dude, I haven't seen
really
you take
funny.
a shower once.
Okay, we're not talking about that yet. Okay, we're gonna talk about Dany.
She hardly spoke,
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I guess that's.
that's probably smart. I was like, wondering if she's gonna bite back at the 2,000 horses, like kind of poking at her, but she did the smart thing and didn't say anything until she was like put in front of the call or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think she would have done that earlier. She's like smarter now, so it's
Yeah.
good.
So then, like, it's like good that she revealed that she used to be married to Khal Drogo because that stopped a lot of unpleasant things are happening. But now also she's just going to be kind of forced into Vay's Dothrak, where she's going to live out her days as a widow in their temple.
Until Jorah and Dario will save her.
Come and save her. Do you think they'll save her before she gets there though?
Or
do you think they'll actually like?
I don't know.
I wonder if they'll show us the inside of like the temple there.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
And what about the dragon? Like, why isn't she with the dragon?
Oh yeah, where's
anymore?
Drogon?
And why doesn't it
I
come
guess
to
that
save
would
her?
just be
Dude,
a
he's
lot
burning
easier.
rams, man. That's his thing.
But she
I
was
guess
with
so.
him, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she like
he
stayed
dropped
like-
he dropped her off.
Yeah. Well, no, he was like sleeping on a hill, and then she like wandered off by herself and then got captured.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think
So
so.
the dragon was just chilling there while a bunch of horse king like ran along.
He was like sleeping.
deep sleeper.
Is that
dragons.
really exactly what happened?
I don't think that's what happened.
I think that's what happened.
It was
I
something like they
remember them
both.
being
I don't
on a
remember
hill,
a
though,
dragon.
like him going to sleep.
Yeah, and then she just like was walking around.
But
She
then
just
I
walked
thought-
down the hill.
So she's just so dumb. And he's probably pissed because
I
he
mean,
was
he
like,
might come and save her though.
Maybe. That would make it a lot
Kills
easier.
someone.
Yeah.
Arya?
Dude, she's gotta like get a sixth sense and step up, and that's like
Daredevil it.
that's what's gonna happen. Well, but she could kill someone else and steal another face, right?
But she doesn't know how to like make faces though.
Mm.
And she's like sloppily as she's blind and doesn't know what she's doing, like trying to make
She's
a
like
face
feeling
back.
around and like,
Did she get expelled from their order then?
Or she's like blind now. I think like this is like really when her training actually begins. Is kind of what I think.
But so why was she begging on the streets? Like,
Because
the
like
training?
probably I think so.
Okay.
that's kind of what I was thinking as well. But yeah, she's gonna have to get badass real quick.
Yeah.
I think Arya should have had like a broken jaw from that too, though.
Yeah.
She got
Knocked
wrecked
out teeth
pretty
or
hard.
something,
Eh?
right? Yeah, like she wouldn't be just like getting up.
She looked
again.
alright after that.
Yeah.
She shouldn't have looked alright.
No.
The tagline for the episode, or like the description for the episode on HBO, is the
Yeah.
fate of Jon Snow gets
is
revealed.
revealed.
Like nope.
And he just like
Lol,
gets
lol,
discovered
lol,
by
lol.
Davos and like Dolorous Ed and his friends, and they put him on a table in like one of the rooms.
And
They
they
leave him there for 48 hours.
Yeah, and they barricade themselves in the room as Ed goes out and I guess tries to recruit the wildlings to crush Castle Black or something.
Yeah, really.
It's just gonna be like a little internal civil war between wildlings and the Night's Watchers, I guess. Because Alistair Thorne made it public that he and a few other people killed Jon Snow. Everybody was pissed at first, but then they just kind of didn't do anything about it.
I
So.
think he handled it really well.
Like I guess, except I just feel like his argument was so. I just don't understand why they did it because Jon Snow said it. If we don't let the wildlings in, that's just a bigger army for us to fight later.
Yeah.
You know.
Because it's who they've been fighting for like.
I
years
know,
and years
but they
and
have to
years.
like learn to grow and evolve.
It's like, they're very racist and
yeah.
anti-multiculturalist. And
You're talking about the Night's Watch
They
right
just
now, right?
hated
They wouldn't
the
do well when
wildlings
they
for
filled
years
out-
and years and years.
yeah,
And
they wouldn't do well filling out UVic's cross-cultural competency section. We'll just leave it at that.
So like the wildlings are still not really a different race; they're just a different culture.
Yeah, it's who they've been fighting for years, and like Ollie,
Yeah.
like he like watched his parents get killed. By
Oh
them,
yeah, Ollie.
just because they were like, "Yo, let's go kill some people."
Yeah,
this is
Ollie's a
fun."
little punk. I don't even want to. He's just a. You know what? I hope he dies.
Because they're barbarians, man.
Yeah,
Dude, I wouldn't want to let them in.
I
I'd
just
be
want to
like,
see Ghost.
kill Ollie.
No.
Bite like his head in the jaw. Like, I bet Ollie's entire head could
That
turn
would be
Joe's
so
ghost
good.
And,
Oh my
crushed.
gosh.
I just don't want Ghost or
Insane.
Davos to die.
yeah.
Yeah, same.
I don't want Ed to die either.
Davos is so sick.
Okay, but if Ollie gets
Or,
wrecked by some ghost,
No, with
that would be-
Thorn.
Okay,
I'd
but
rather see Ollie get wrecked by a ghost. Honestly.
No,
And, like, Davos can kill
No,
Thorn
I
or
would
something.
rather see Thorn get wrecked by a ghost.
Okay, both. But like
Yeah,
Ollie,
both, yeah, both,
Ollie, it'll be
both.
like legs first, and he'll just like chew all the way up. It'll be brutal.
Yeah, kill
Ollie's-
Thorn and then savage Ollie. Don't kill him. Make him like a quadriplegic.
Yes. And then he can go like talk to Bran and be like bros with Bran.
Come grow into a tree with me, Ollie. So we still don't really know Jon Snow's fate. I mean, he's lying on a table right now. So is it he's dead? If so, good for you, Game of Thrones. You know stuck to your guns and killed Jon Snow, even though literally everybody was theorizing that you'd bring him back. But
I don't think
there's still the
there's-
possibility that he could get brought back.
Yeah,
so.
like huge possibility. Like I'm like 100% don't believe he's dead.
Yeah, like I like how they call it like, oh, revealed his fate. Like,
Yeah.
there's no way anybody thought that he wasn't dead. Like
probably.
from the
Stabbing.
I don't-
Yeah.
I think it was more of a question: will he be brought back? How bad would it be if we like got to this episode and it's like Jon Snow's like still kind of alive? Like they just like it's like, oh, he's alive.
Yeah, he's like just barely breathing.
He's like
He's the guy.
He's like, oh, we just need some herbal tea, and he's okay.
And that's what we've been waiting for this entire time. No, it's good that he's like dead.
He got stabbed like 8 times.
Yeah.
He's dead.
And he bled out for like a couple hours or whatever. So
Yeah.
he's probably
But I fully believe in the Jon Targaryen theory, and they're gonna burn him, and he's gonna come back alive. So,
Oh, is that a theory?
If you
I
don't know,
then
if
it'll
you
be
don't
like
know that theory,
Yeah.
go look up, go Google Jon Targaryen.
He's black.
Oh,
hair.
kind of like Daenerys.
Yeah,
eh?
but that's
hair.
because Stark is black.
Because
Go
that'd be
Google
pretty cool.
Jon Targaryen theory.
I guess it makes sense because if Daenerys got like she walked into fire and got like reborn, I guess. Maybe
But she
Jon's-
wasn't dead.
No, but she like
Yeah.
didn't. The fire like did something to her.
That's
The
true.
fire didn't kill her.
And with Miss
Yeah.
Melisandre too, like she can bring dudes back to life, like that guy. in the
Yeah,
forest,
she
like-
brings dudes back to life all the time.
Yeah.
So maybe Melisandre will have something to do with it. Maybe not. Maybe it'll come as a complete surprise to her, and she like will have no idea what's going on. And
I
she'll be
think
like,
that's what's actually gonna happen. Is
Yeah.
that like they're gonna burn him, and like maybe she is losing hope or something, and
oh, she's
doesn't
gonna
really
get
know
all
about her power.
overzealous again, and be like the Lord of the Light.
like possibly, or just be like doesn't know what happened.
I wonder if she'll like serve Jon Snow. He's like, oh, you got reborn without my help. Like the Lord of the Light did it himself. Like he chose you.
Yeah,
You are
yeah.
actually, and she gives him the freaking red sword that Stannis had. Like
Yeah.
here's
That'd be sweet.
what's it called, Lightbringer.
But she wouldn't do that. She like serves herself, and that's like what she is. Or she'd serve the Lord too, I guess.
No, I think she is like pretty devoted to like
Yeah.
the Lord of the Light.
I
Like
think you're right, actually.
I think all of
she,
her
whatever she's doing, she thinks is like what he wants. That's what I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. So okay, so why did she take off her necklace?
Maybe I think the necklace is always, even like in the past seasons, the necklace has always been a focus on Melisandre. The camera always kind of lingers on it. It always seems to be like it glows whenever she uses her powers, and it kind of seems to be like the focus of like her.
It's always
Her
kind of
strength,
glowing,
kinda.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Because when she took it off, it stopped.
Yeah.
So, but why take it off?
I don't know.
She
like,
hates how she looks. She hates taking it
well,
off.
yeah.
So why take it off? Unless she's always been taking it off.
Yeah, she's always done that, but then I don't know, because then that would run the risk of her being discovered. Maybe it's like painful when she wears it.
Yeah.
Maybe like something takes a lot out of her, and she like only takes it off like occasionally, or like when she wears it, just like is a pain.
So like,
I think she's just really old.
Dude, she must just be around, have been around for a long time. Maybe she's like extremely high up in the order of the Red Priests and Priestesses or whatever. But I wonder how old she actually is.
That's true. She might not even be like super old. She's just like an old lady.
yeah.
So like 80
That's what I was.
Yeah,
That's
she
what
could
I was
just be
gonna
like
ask.
a-
I was like, do you think she's super old and that's actually keeping her alive, young, or is she just old
and that just
and that
gives
makes her look young?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Maybe it's
That's
just
true.
utilitarian purpose then.
Yeah.
It's not like keeping her alive, or maybe it's like extending her. It's like keeping her like young, as in like
Keeps her
kind of
more
like
alive.
healthy or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's like
And
she
she can-
needs it to live. I'm not sure.
She needs it to serve the Lord in light.
Yeah, we need
Essentially.
more explanation of that whole Melisandre stuff because that was a big mind.
I don't think
She
she needs
needs
to
it.
be naked though.
She needs it so she can be naked. That's why she needs it.
I don't know. Like I at least that scene had a point. You know, like it wasn't just another like Melisandre taking her clothes off scene for no reason.
No, but
Like,
it was no reason. Like they don't have to show her naked again
I don't know. Like
for us to.
it
like
really
the old
drives, but
naked,
it drives the
yeah.
point home like really hard.
We've seen her naked like 12 times. We know she looks.
Yeah, but this is more like her. This is like her. It's like more like if you focus on her internal monologue when she's like looking at herself in the mirror, though.
Yeah.
Right. And she's looking at herself when she's young, and she takes it off. And you just see like a reflection of her old self in the mirror, and like
It's not like
her looking at herself.
sexualized.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't like as like off-putting as the scene was. I didn't mind it. Like it just like it was what it was, and I think it showed more. I think that 1 minute segment showed more of Melisandre's character than like the previous seasons.
Yes.
I think
agree
all
with
we've
that.
only ever seen like the surface character of Melisandre, and now we've kind of like we're finally gonna delve into the deeper depths of her mind.
And it let all the like weird people that think Melisandre's hot be like, oh no!
Dude, she's so hot. Actually,
No.
I don't think I'd be down.
Yeah, I know. Once you find out, no.
I'm like, so, like maybe they had to do that scene to kind of reveal more about Melisandre, but I'm really still surprised that she would even risk being seen like that.
Yeah.
I think maybe she just like is giving up. Like
Yeah, maybe that's kind of the point.
she seems really depressed this episode.
She walks out, no makeup, no necklace, and she's just like, whatever.
People would be like,
Part
what
of
the
me
hell's
actually
going on?
thought like she was gonna leave the room when she took it off, like she was gonna go
Really
do
just
something
walk
in
out?
that form, like being
Yeah.
a like old like naked
I thought she
lady.
was just
That's
like doing
awesome.
it and then gonna like put it back on. And then, wow.
I thought she was gonna leave and go like do something. And I
That'd be
was like,
so
this is,
crazy.
Yeah,
If
because
she
like,
walked
nobody
out,
would know who
walk
she
through
is.
Casa
Some
Black.
naked old lady
All
walking
the
through.
dude, all the Nice Watch brothers though would still like be like, because they're just like they ain't
It's a
getting none.
girl.
Yeah,
Better than boys.
that'd be so crazy. I don't know what would she do though.
I don't know. I had no idea.
Put the necklace on Jon Snow and he transforms into a young, pretty version.
Dude,
like,
maybe!
younger, prettier version of
Maybe
Lily-
she's gonna put it on him and he'll come back to life.
as Melisandre.
No, they're gonna burn him.
What I want, actually, you know what I actually wanted was the very first shot to be a Bran. I would have been like,
Whole
Bran!
episode, like if the whole episode was Bran, that'd be so funny, like the biggest troll.
Oh my god.
Like if they did it on purpose.
yeah.
Oh man.
We're gonna do ratings out of 10 for this episode. 3, 2, 1,
Seven.
7.5. You say 2?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I heard it's
I
6.5.
said 6.
That's a 7.5.
7.5. We're like pretty close. 6.5, 7, 7.5.
Yeah.
2.
And then we have a 2. Way to bring down the average. Okay, let's talk about this. Why'd you give it
It's
a
an
2?
average of like
I
5.
was gonna give it a 0 because like Jon Snow's still dead.
Okay, but like forget that.
Bran was still not in it.
But then, like Bran was in it, so that's pretty cool. And like 2's my favorite number, so that's like kind of cool.
I thought it was a 7 because it's so
Yeah,
short.
thanks, Seth.
Every bit is like really short. You see like 5 minutes of every character.
Yeah, they
And
showed a lot
the
of
story
characters.
like doesn't move anywhere. So hopefully they're just recapping for us, and then next episode will be like 20-minute chunks of characters or something, so you can actually develop like, oh, this and this happens,
Yeah,
instead of just 5 minutes of like little
Yeah.
little things.
because Arya like
So-
nothing happened really.
Yeah, exactly, and like, like you could say like stuff happened with Sansa, stuff happened with Daenerys, but I'd like to see just longer chunks of each character.
Mhm. Why'd you give it a 6?
It didn't get me like super stoked about Game of Thrones again. Like I was stoked on Game of Thrones beforehand, and I don't know. Nothing like super crazy happened until the like Melisandre bit, and I don't know. Like there was a bit of action, but like I don't know.
Okay. Okay, I guess I agree with what you guys are saying, like what Seth was saying about they pretty much showed like every character except for Bran in this episode for like a few minutes. So-
it makes sense that they did it.
So it's like a
Yeah.
good, it's like a recap episode, and they didn't, I guess none of the story really progressed any further. But the reason I gave it 7.5, which is like a decent grade for like out of 10 or whatever. The reason I gave it that was because all the segments of every character, like I enjoyed every segment. Like I thought every character, like even if nothing significant really happened, but it was like still touching base with all the characters, kind of seeing like giving us like where they are in their journey and kind of giving us a glimpse of what will happen in the future. And I thought there wasn't like any point in the episode where I was like, man, this part really sucks, or like this
Sand snakes?
guy. Well, you know what?
It was
The
quick.
sand snakes suck, but like what happened around the sand snakes, I thought was like good, even if I didn't want them to die, but they did.
Yeah.
So that was like important to the show, so I enjoyed that. And I'm not gonna rate an episode lower because of the sand snakes, because then just that'd be like rating the show low because Jon Snow's not alive again. Like
Yeah,
it just
seriously.
wouldn't make sense.
Sweet.
Thank you guys for watching the Game of Thrones show. Thank you to my buddies that came over and watched it with me and stayed for the show. It was a lot of fun. We'll be back next week, hopefully with some new people. These two will be gone. He's gonna be gone all summer. I just remembered, which is extremely sad. What?
Yeah, we'll play Frisbee next week.
Cool.
So, bye, John.
Yeah.
Bye,
Bye,
John.
Deuces.
Deuces.
never gonna be
2 out of 10. You just showed it.
Illuminati. But yeah, we're all gonna miss John and his contributions to this show. We all know that he's the real reason we get hundreds of views. So
It's gonna be
Oh,
bad.
great, thanks.
When am I? I'm also gone. For
We gotta
the
bash
next
John
seven
for like
Oh, yeah,
8
Pete's
episodes
gonna-
in a row.
Pete's
though.
gonna be gone for the next 7 episodes.
Maybe I'll
What?
actually watch
Yeah.
these on YouTube.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, John will actually watch these shows.
Pete, where are you going?
Kenya.
Kenya. People are going,
Dude,
man.
Kenya.
You'll be back next week,
To
right?
help out Kenyans.
Awesome. Seth's
To
gonna be
run
back
like
next week.
Kenyans.
Seth's gonna be back next week.
Yes.
We got maybe Benjamin coming back.
Yes.
New Jude Lucas. And we got Nina and Mateo returning, hopefully. So we'll still have a crew going on, watching Game of Thrones every week. Thanks for watching.
The only show to watch Game of Thrones on the internet.
Game of Thrones show. Goodbye.
I can see that.
It's okay. See, it's the conclusion. Nobody actually stayed there.
That's
this
true.
part.
Sure, you get like 5 views, so it doesn't matter.
Subscribe.
They're all ours.
Please don't, they're all mine.
Hey, you'll get one more.
Okay.
Actually, I think I've watched like pretty much every one.
Dope.
Yeah.
Me too.